Hi guys, what's up? And today I'm doing another PlanetSide2 related video, and today I'm going to be going over some optimized settings which I now have, as opposed to ultra settings which I did in the FPS test slash benchmark, which I did in my previous video. And now I'm just going to get on with that, go through my optimized settings and give credit to who I got inspiration from. Anyways, I'm going to go right into showing off the optimization settings, the steps of how I did it rather. And this is a guy I got the inspiration from, MrCairngorm, and basically he went through things you can do, such as overclocking, unparking your cores using this program, and a few other things, including changing user option settings, and I use these recommended ones. Unfortunately they're not in the correct order when they're in the file, but I basically just applied them and I'll be showing that. So I used this, his video for it. It was in 2013 when it originally came out, but it's worked for me and it definitely helped me get better FPS with these optimization settings. Yep, don't hit your mic. Right, so I'll be showing gameplay of me playing PlanetSide2 later, and I'll show that my FPS is more stable within situations where I used to drop to like 20 or 30 FPS in the ultra settings. And I'll go over how to do it, show tutorials, so if any of you have PlanetSide2 on PC and want to do it. Alright, so let's go right into it. Firstly, the program was using is listed in his description, and I'll list it in my description as well. And this is the program which he recommended to use to unpark your CPU cores. So basically you just check the status to find your cores and you unpark them, which for those of you who don't know, unparking them is because they're parked and they're basically not using all their power. Like the CPU cores aren't using all their power, and you can unpark them to basically use all that's within it, except for overclocking you can open it up a bit more, which I previously done a slight overclock to my CPU. I went from 3.8 to 4 GHz, I believe. So I've done that, and I've unparked my CPU cores. And after you do that, you have to restart it so that it takes effect. So I've done that, and I'll get around to the user options as well as I've shown that. So this is how you do it. You go into your files, your program files. You'd locate Steam, and then you would go into your, where is it, user apps I believe, no, Steam apps, common, and then you click on PlanetSide2, and then you look for your, or you can do it as in like that, and user options. If you type it here, you can usually, and that's how I did it. So it's in a notepad file, and I edit them like this. So as you can see, the quality shadows to 0 because the shadow setting is very demanding, and within certain fights, all the shadows, it really brings your FPS down. And I'm not sure if I've previously mentioned, but for whatever reason, PlanetSide2 hates AMD CPUs. They just do so bad on PlanetSide2. They might run like all the other games really well, 160 FPS, like ultra settings, if you've got like a good pairing with like the higher FX processors, but it really just doesn't like FX processors or AMD processors in general compared to Intel. But these optimization settings did help, and it's best to keep it to ultra because, as the other guy previously explained in the video, which I'll link in the description if you want to watch the original video where I got the inspiration from, he basically said how it's got to downgrade everything and try and render it that way, and so it's easier to keep your actual graphics quality in ultra because it's sort of loading it at its core high state, so it's not as hard for it to do it, if that makes sense. And then I've got a particle distance, set down. Render distance, I've got that lower. I've got some other features which aren't available within your in-game, and I basically just edited the ones, not down there, what am I about, edited the ones here within the rendering. And so I'll link his settings within my description, as well. So if you're someone with PlanetSide2, you can do it. But I'll do my settings actually, so do in the correct order, so you can directly paste them in. And so that's it for the user options. And I guess it's a case now of me getting around to some benchmarks, showing you my performance in PlanetSide2. So I'll get back to you then when I've shown some performance of PlanetSide2 and shown you the difference. Right, so I'll see you back then. Hi guys, so I'm back now and I'm in PlanetSide2, but I'm on another planet now, and I'm on Esmar instead of Indar, but I wasn't expecting to, so it might not be as true, but you can see that my FPS is improved if you look in the left hand corner. You can see how there's no shadows now, which it doesn't look as good, which is a shame, but recording at the moment, so my FPS is taking a little knock, but as you can see I'm pretty much around 50 to 60 FPS, perfectly stable, fine for playing with if you ask me, and the game doesn't look hideous as such, and there's just a few settings which you don't notice as such, but with them being turned off it definitely helps a lot. And as you can see my FPS is good. I'll get out here into where it's sort of in the thick of it, where everything's going on, and you'll see that I don't really drop that much FPS. Right, visible, using the snipe class. Right, keep dropping down into 20s unfortunately, but oh well. It's probably to do with the fact that I'm recording and using Audacity as well. But honestly, it has helped my FPS, and the game still looks nice. Just a few settings, doesn't have shadows, and it still looks nice. So if you want to check out the original video for the guy who went more in detail and listed everything and went through every step, then by all means you can do. But I'm just sort of advertising this video, even though it's 2 years old, but why not? Advertising this video to show that these optimized settings that he either came up with or found out from someone else 2 years ago, they work, and it's definitely helpful that I can now play PlanetSide2 perfectly fine without getting many lag spikes, and it isn't always this slow. I guess it's just using Audacity that sort of hinders it. But I hope you have enjoyed, and hope this sort of helps those of you who want to get PlanetSide2. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and peace out. Bye.